Hi guys, welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. I was able to get a lot of work done on the sweater this morning, which was really awesome. You saw some of that, and then the day kind of got away from me after that point. I worked on making some dinner, which we're about to eat, but I just kind of wanted to say hi to you guys and kind of talk about another Christmas gift that I'll be working on. Also, sorry if the lighting is bugging you. It is dark outside and the lighting in this room isn't the greatest because it's just above head lighting. So I have my phone over there to kind of make it a little bit better maybe. But anyways, I wanted to talk about another Christmas present that I'm going to be working on. So if you're my mom or dad, please skip ahead or just like clock out of the video. I'm guessing you're not watching, but if you are, get gone because this is going to spoil one of your Christmas gifts. So for my dad is a hard person to give gifts to because he's kind of like unmaterialistic. But the few things that he would appreciate that are not the basic things are pretty expensive. So I usually just go towards like different types of clothing that I can kind of like customize to his kind of liking or style. I made him a lot of t-shirts back in the day. I have made him, let's see what else. I can't remember, but I made him a lot of t-shirts back in the day. And something I thought he would also really appreciate is a baseball cap that's kind of like customized to something I know he really likes and appreciates, because my dad does wear a lot of baseball caps too, especially when he's working on different sorts of things. Anyways, so basically I saw this image, I'll put it here, on Pinterest of a little cross-stitch fish on a hat. My dad is not into fishing, or I mean, he probably would be if there were places to fish, but there aren't where he lives. So yeah, fishing isn't necessarily like, that's my dad, you know, so, but I liked the way it looked. And I thought it was a really cute, simple way to kind of customize a baseball cap. And also like something that should be like fairly cheap. So something that my dad does like, I'll just show you. The lighting's gonna get funky for a second. Maybe you can tell what that is, maybe you can't. It looks different on camera, but it's Goofy from like Mickey Mouse. That's what I'm gonna put on his hat. My dad loves Goofy. He always has. So kind of like random. It's just something that my dad really likes. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I got a little bit of like the cross stitch canvas. And then I have a bunch of like colors and I'm just going to cross stitch it right onto the front. And then I thought it would be cute to maybe put something like, I thought it would be cute to like put writing that says like, I'm just Goofy, or like maybe back here or something. But we'll see if I can manage that. I think it would be cute on the side right here, like towards the back, but we shall see. So that's kind of the idea I was going for. So that's what I'm going to be working on tonight, and hopefully it'll be a fairly quick process. I got a few other things too. This is also for his project from Hobby Lobby for Christmas related things, some of which I can't necessarily talk about, but this is for like a little quilted sort of gift I'm going to be making for someone. Can't talk about it because they do watch my videos pretty often. So, and then I also got some air dry clay because I would love to make some like first Christmas ornaments for my baby. I'll put a picture up of some really cute Santa Claus handprints that I've seen. I have seen like handprint or footprint Christmas ornaments before, but usually I don't think any of them are cute. But these Santa ones I think are just actually like really adorable. So yeah, we're going to do that. She's very talkative when I talk. Like, I think she thinks we're talking to each other. Is that it? Are we in a conversation? Anyways, I want to make some for us because it's her first Christmas, and I think that will be a really cute, just like thing to pull out each year. But I also would love to make some for like grandparents and stuff too, if they would be interested in having those. So yeah, I'm just gonna make a couple. You are silly. And hopefully it goes well, but that'll be in a couple days, or you know, probably a little closer to Christmas. So I'm gonna be working on that tonight and maybe tomorrow, and maybe I'll show you some updates. But I just wanted to also kind of like apologize if Vlogmas isn't necessarily like going the way other people's Vlogmas usually goes. I've never done this before, and I haven't been on YouTube for a while, so like getting into the groove of like making videos and editing videos is, I don't know, has been like a little bit complicated for me. I'm like still trying to figure it out. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Hi guys, I just wanted to finish out the video really quick. I finished the hat for my dad. It's actually really cute. I'm not going to actually like resize it to my head. But yeah, I really love how it turned out. It actually ended up taking way longer than I thought it would. I mean, it is like a pretty small like cross stitch count. I don't know if that makes sense, but I did that on purpose so that it would like be detailed enough to where you could like actually tell that it's goofy and not like, I don't know, just kind of like a bunch of kind of blobbiness. But he's really cute. I love how he turned out. And I just really think that my dad is going to like it a lot. I hope he does at least, but I think he's going to. I was going to add on like the side here something like I'm just goofy, because I think that my dad would like that. But I'm probably not going to do that unless I suddenly finish all of my Christmas DIYs like really quickly and early, because I still have like 4 more major gifts that I have to finish, including like my husband's sweater. That's one of them. And then yeah, I have some socks that I would like to make in another thing. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to have time to revisit this, but it does feel good to have this one like checked off. And again, I think my dad is going to really like it. At least I hope he does. So yeah, it was a fun project. It was actually really oddly satisfying. Like, I have been sewing for forever, like literally since I was a 6-year-old, but I haven't ever really done cross stitch before. It wasn't ever something that like seemed that interesting to me, but the process was just like so satisfying. Like, I get now why people get into cross stitch. Like, it's just really satisfying, and it's so easy to like customize things with it. So it is pretty time consuming, but it's worth it, I think. So I think I will do some other cross stitching sort of things in the future, but it'll probably be a while, because obviously I have a lot of other plans coming up. So yeah, I wanted to kind of mention my sweater really quick. This is the Dagmar jacket from Petite Knit. Let me see if I can give you a better view of it. That's it. It's really cute. This was actually my very first like sweater knitting pattern that I followed. Before that, I was just making sweaters like from my brain, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but I was definitely doing things incorrectly. And I made 3 sweaters before this one, and one of them I frog completely. I was trying to knit it on the knitting machine, but it just didn't really work out super good. And then one of them, I do really like the design, but the sizing is off. I really got the sizing off. So yeah, it looks a little funky to wear. And then the one right before this one, I actually think I did a pretty okay job. I do wear that one still, though I feel like it falls into a very small section of time where I can wear it. So it's this like, maybe I have a picture of it, probably not actually. It's this like burnt orange cotton sweater, but I did some like, I think it's called intarsia color work, and I put a clam like in the middle, which is really cute. Like I really love the actual design of it, but it just, like, because of the clam, it's a very summery sort of look, and so I feel like you can only wear it in a short period in springtime before it gets too hot, and a very short period at the end of summer. So yeah, I don't actually get a whole lot of use in it, which is unfortunate. Maybe if I lived closer to the coast and there were more like cooler, beachy summer nights, I would wear it more, but I do not live anywhere close to the coast, we'll just say that. So yeah, anyways, I love this sweater. It turned out really, really good. It's the Dagmar jacket from Petite Knit. I love it. It's definitely more of like an outerwear thing, especially because the yarn I made it from is pretty scratchy sometimes. And it's pretty warm too. So it is more of like a jacket, like she said, but I do think that I would like to make another one someday in kind of a different material. I think it would be very beautiful in like a cream or maybe a yellow. I'll put an inspiration photo of like a yellow cable knit cardigan that I have saved on Pinterest. And I would love to have a yellow sweater someday. I don't have one, so maybe that will be my next Dagmar jacket someday down the line. I think I would make a smaller size, because like the size I made is good, but it is more outerwear. So anyways, I'm trying to find ways to like kind of beef up this last clip so it's not a really short video, but I have a package coming tomorrow that will have some things I don't want to spoil necessarily for more Christmas presents, so I'll talk about that in the next video. I'm actually just going to finish this video and immediately pick up for the next day of Vlogmas. Also, this is just all over the place. I really thought that I would be posting daily when I decided to do this, or at least like every other day, and it just hasn't worked out that way, so I'm sorry. I'm a new mom and I'm just trying to figure this out. And yeah, I am still proud of myself because obviously I hadn't been on YouTube for probably 3 months. So to post 3 videos in like a week and a half is actually pretty good for me. And you will definitely be getting more before Christmas. So hopefully you've been enjoying my little Vlogmas series. And if you have been, subscribe so you can continue to watch. I have lots of Christmas DIYs planned. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.